As a kid, all a nigga wanna have was a Burberry scarf and $3 in my pocket. Instead I got beat with a switch, but I don't give a fuck, but it's on my body. Scars all up on me, but I run around from everybody. Life lesson learned, I better learn from this bitch, nobody. She pushed me around, she didn't give no motherfucks about it. She broke my heart 3 times, but I ain't getting...
That I want to talk about. The LA Rams defeated the Seattle Seahawks 23-16. Now, unlike the Patriots win against Baltimore, I was not shocked about the outcome of this game. I came in with the suspicion that the Rams were going to win this game and that Seattle was going to struggle. Now, if you were to ask me, JT, how do you think Seattle will lose to the LA Rams? I would tell you because their defense sucks. Now, if somebody from the future was to come in and tell me or pull up a crystal ball and show me that the Seattle Seahawks were going to lose this game because Russell Wilson had turned the ball over 3 times, I would say absolutely not. Get that thing out of my face. I do not believe you. It's no way that Seattle is going to lose because of Russell Wilson. Well, they did. He had 3 turnovers, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble. And the Russell Wilson MVP train, that thing is coming off the rails. Russell Wilson has not played good over the last couple of weeks. In big games this season, Russell Wilson has not been great. He turned the ball over a lot against Seattle. He wasn't great against Buffalo. And he wasn't great this past afternoon against the Los Angeles Rams. And we know the Rams have a great defense, but come on, man, this is Russell freaking Wilson. So DK Metcalf got shut down mostly by Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey had a great afternoon against DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf did not have the game that we've been accustomed to seeing out of DK Metcalf over the last couple of weeks. Russell Wilson was also sacked 6 times. Seattle, like always, couldn't get the run game going. And Russell Wilson played, in my opinion, which was his worst game of his NFL career. And Russell Wilson has been in the NFL for a long time. Russell Wilson has been in the NFL ever since I graduated from the 5th grade. So I've watched Russell Wilson play for basically my whole entire lifetime watching football. And I've never seen Russell Wilson have this powerful performance in all my years watching him play. Seattle lost this game because of Russell Wilson. Now the defense, okay, the defense was better than what it has been over the last couple of weeks. Now, Jamal Adams was the best player on the field by a landslide. Now, you can say Jalen Ramsey, you can say Aaron Donald, but Jamal Adams was a force to be reckoned with on the defense side of football for Seattle. He had 2 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. This dude was a freight train for Seattle on defense. And it's sad that Seattle actually had a pretty nice performance on defense, and they still weren't able to win the game because their star quarterback, Russell Wilson, cost them the game. So I don't want to hear anything about the Russell Wilson MVP hype train. For all I care, his MVP chances have just went down the drain. Move him all the way back to the bottom of the barrel because you can't be an MVP candidate and cost your team games. And I can understand Russell Wilson having 1 bad game, but over the last 3-4 games, Russell Wilson has not played well. He's turned the football over at a rate that we're not accustomed to seeing him turn the football over. He simply has cost Seattle a couple of games. And that is just facts. And when you have a defense that isn't great, you're not going to do them any favors by turning the football over and having them come right back on the field. So I'm interested to see how Seattle turns around their season this Thursday night because they got a big game against Arizona. Remind you that there is a 3-way tie right now for first place in the division. The LA Rams are 6-3, Seattle 6-3, and Arizona 6-3. So whoever wins that Thursday night game between Arizona and Seattle is going to have control of the NFC West. So that is a big matchup to watch this Thursday night. That may be the best Thursday night matchup that we've gotten so far this season. But for the LA Rams, you won this game, but you took a big loss because you lost left tackle Andrew Whitworth to a torn MCL. He's going to be placed on IR. His season is pretty much done. And Andrew Whitworth, despite being one of the oldest starting offensive linemen in the NFL, he has been the Rams' best offensive lineman this season. So the Rams are going to be going through the rest of the season without their best offensive lineman and Andrew Whitworth. That is something to notice. So